Mm-hmm. Well, since when is... Oh yeah, you can... Yeah, I'm gonna invite you now. Okay. Yeah, I forgot he can do... Yeah, there we go. Okay. We can go now. Nah, just don't... I think we can just watch. Just have it as a surprise. The weather. Yeah. Yeah, good luck, mate. Okay. Got the standings in front of me. Yeah, so if you missed it, Gamer was obviously crowned champion in Russia, and we had the Japanese Grand Prix last week, and it was absolute torrential rain. I think there wasn't a stream, was there? I don't think there was a stream. Oh yeah, RJ streamed, fair enough, so yeah. Oh yeah, Kyle Chris streamed, of course. So yeah, that was a lot of heavy rain, the heaviest we've had this season. We only had rain in Singapore and Japan, so let's see if this time in America we're gonna have some in qualifying. It certainly seems dry, no clouds, got a helicopter flying over the pit lane garages. Okay, so there you go, it's gonna be sunny. Okay, so there we go, 17 cars in the pit lane garages ready to go out on track in Austin, which is a very nice track in my opinion. It's pretty much perfect, the flow of it, the tire wear, and pretty much you can have a lot of battles around here, and we've had a really fun race the last seasons we've been here. That's Gamer, I think. Oh, it's okay, so it says Ayit. He's in the Sauber. I like how a lot of people have this helmet, you know, like one Yeet has. I do as well, I don't know, it's just... I think it's... Yeah. Well, pretty much you can, but... No. Yeah, I mean, of course, you... Yeah. Yeah, so he's been relegated from F1. I think he couldn't do Saturdays. He yeeted out of F1. He yeeted into the F2 reserve. And he's in here. We've got a lot of space from last week. It's kind of inconsistent in a way, but not negative, because I'm happy to have space for the reserves that couldn't race last week, obviously. So yeah, we've got not a full grid, but we've also got some new drivers, as you can see. Riley Bees, if that's how you spell it, he's in the Mercedes today, and let's see what he can do. He's had some races in F3, I'm pretty sure, in Singapore, and maybe some, yeah. Maybe he's got... There we go. Alright. So... We've got Gamer going through the S's now. A 5-corner, pretty much 5-corner section leading into the sector 1 split. He's on the soft tires at the moment, so he's not gonna stick on those for the rest of the quali session. We got 3 tires on track right now. Cloudy on the super softs. We got the ultra softs for the majority of the field, and a few soft runners out on track right now, including Gamer, our champion, and he's looking for another race win. Well, maybe you want to go to F2 from the sounds of it. I don't know. Yeah, okay. So Gamer through the final corner he goes now. He's in hot lap mode. Warlock with a 31.8. I don't think Gamer's gonna beat that on softs. It's 9/10 slower. It's a 32.7. Yeah, I think it's a decent banker from both of them, considering Gamer's on 2 scale harder tires. Robin goes P2, 3.5 tenths slower than Warlock. Yeah. Swomi goes 4 tenths slower than Warlock. I think we should be looking at low 31s on the ultra softs. Tenkate on the Williams goes P1 with a 31.672 and comfortably in pole right now. Warlock's doing very well so far, and we got a slow moving car in sector 1. Robin is off. Oh, Joki goes pole. Ferrari driver lighting up the timesheets. 31.442. 2 tenths faster than Tenkate, 4 tenths faster than Warlock. That's a very competitive lap time, I believe. So only 8 people having set a lap time, but I believe that 31.4 is a very competitive one. Nigel has got connection issues. Cannot send another invite right now. You should have a few. Well, Wesley goes P8, the 3rd soft runner. Alan Vore not too far back, only a 10th slower than his teammate Wesley in P10, the slowest of the running cars, but not by a country mile for sure. I think it's Rinky actually. Rinky in front of him. He goes across the line. It's not a very good lap. It's a 33.7 and it's last at the moment. Marij goes pole, beats Joki. Nice lap. It's a 31.3 from Marij. The Red Bull showing very good signs early on. He goes P7. Very nice lap from him as well. He goes fastest of the soft. Yeah, he beats the current championship leader, but we need to see him on the ultra softs to know exactly how his pace is, because remember, Gamer may be the champion with 50 races to go, but he doesn't have as many poles as Robin, as Ulko, who's unfortunately left prior to this race, or prior to Japan, if I can remember correctly. So we've lost a very good qualifier, and I think Robin, we should keep our eyes on him, although right now he's 8.5 tenths off pole, but I think his lap was not really a very good one, let's say. So yeah, no, just, well, I say Gamer is not a good pole man, but he's got the most poles, you know. But Robin is also up there. I mean, you'd expect it from Gamer. He's fast, but it's not quite as good in qualifying as he's in the race. Obviously Robin's got a 3-to-1 ratio from qualifying to the race, and Gamer's got a 4-to-7 or 8, so yeah. Yeah. Hey, it's just something that always doesn't go right for him. He has not had the perfect race. I think also penalties. He's not been able to keep them very low at certain points. And this track's definitely a hard one on penalties, isn't it? With all the Riley B's. Yeah, but he's not exactly like an F3 reserve. He can do both because we don't know exactly his pace. Like, we just want to see how he does in F2 as well. He's still sober. He's still sober on this game. I think Alfa Romeo sounds better. Well, let's see. Do you think it's going to be more of an issue with tire wear or tire temperatures on the first stint? Yeah. Oh, Virtue loses it as we are riding on board in sector 3, and he hasn't got a very competitive lap time on the ultra softs. He's in P9 at the moment of the 32.8, so Wesley Van, just Wesley. Yes, of course. Yep. Oh, Warlock goes P2 with a 31.3, 15 thousandths. Look at that. The top 3 covered by 84 thousandths of a second. Very good qualifying from Warlock. Easy. Let's wait and see, but he's got a Sauber right behind him. Who's that? Is that Gamer? No, it's not. Yes, it is. It's Gamer on his outlap. Let's see Robin. Where's Robin? He's finishing his lap, so let's see. It's a very easy corner to get invalidated. It doesn't take too much risk. Through the final corner, the lap time is looking very good. Across the lines is Paul for Robin. No, it's not. Look at that. 1/10 between the top 4. This is a relatively long circuit, and 1/10 is literally like a blink of an eye, and that is 4 drivers, 3 different teams, 2 Ferraris on the top 4 on the second row. But can anyone challenge Marige and Warlock on that first row? Let's check how many poles Marige has, if any. Marige, he indeed doesn't have any. Sorry? Okay, let's see. Oh, Tenkate goes P3 with a 31.3. Would you believe that? Or 0.4. That's now the top 5 covered by 1/10. That is extremely close on the ultra soft tires, and we are yet to see Ezayit, Gamer, and other people like Nigel, Maledictus, Wesley, and Alan Vore on the ultra softs. This is an extremely like close qualifying session. Okay, so we got Warlock back in the pits with 6 minutes to go. We got Gamer on a lap. Yeet finishing his lap on hot lap mode. Last 2 corners. Very nice line through the penultimate corner. This lap time looks like Paul. This has got to be Paul. For Yeet across the line. Is it Paul? No, it's not. It is still pretty close. That was on the super soft tires. He's only 2/10 off on the super soft tires. So he could be pole if he keeps that momentum up on the ultra softs. But let's see, he's only got one run on the ultra soft tires. And that might be a sign of him wanting to qualify on the super softs. I mean, if he wants to qualify, you go with him at the party. Oh yeah, yeah, of course. Gamer across the line on the super soft tire as well. Not as good as Yeet. 32.0, 5/10 slower than Yeet, also known as Greenwich Beer for people that don't know him. That lap from Gamer is still decent for all the supers. Who, Gamer? Okay. Maurice goes back in the pits with under 4 minutes to spare. He just about has enough time to fit another set of ultras. Somebody improved. Oh, that's Jokey. That's Jokey that is improved now. 31.0 goes pole. Well, an absolute mile at the moment. Compared to the 15,000 that it was before, it's now 272,000 for Jokey. And the other drivers have it all to do. The 5 people behind Jokey at the moment are all in the pits, watching their competitor go pole by almost 3/10 of a second. Gamer. Yeah, so the Saubers do want to qualify on the super soft, so at least Gamer does. So let's see, into turn 1 Gamer goes, sticks in 7th gear, hits the apex very nicely in 2nd gear. Good exit and tied through turn 2 under the Pirelli sign and into the very tricky S section. We are used to seeing a very technical sector 3, but you can say this is as technical as it gets in sector 1. This is generally just a very technical circuit in all its parts. Sector 2 has a pretty high long straight, a lot of elevation change as well, so this is just a classic American track for Formula 1, as American as it gets, to be honest. He opens the DRS now, goes into 8th gear and into the hairpin, still in sector 2, and we're about to get really twisty here in sector 3. Is he up on his delta? He's 3/10 up on his delta. Remember, he's currently 4.5 of a second behind Yeet. If he can find almost 2/10 on this last sector, he could be very close to his teammate. Approaching the last 2 corners now. Virtu has gone P8. Let's see, Gamer. It looks like a very good lap. It's a 31.6, 15 thousandths away from his teammate as Yeet, and that's 2 good laps on the super soft tires, which are now well within the top 10, and we could see them starting on those tires as Maurice on his out lap now. Warlock is about to start his flying lap. He's 2/10 away from pole position. Jokey feels like he cannot improve as Yeet is now the ultra soft tires and he's starting a lap. He could be a man to watch out for. I'm gonna switch between Warlock and Yeet on these laps. They're very close on track as well, both in sector 1. As there's only under a minute of this session left. Yeet? Oh, okay. Yeah, he doesn't have any time. Someone improved that Swomy. Yeah, he misses out on P2 by 2/10. Still pretty close between that. Oh, Warlock's lost it, and he's lost a bit of his front wing. Heat retires, Warlock retires as well. Hopefully he doesn't compromise anyone there. Okay, I don't think he will. Marish now starts his lap. Tenkate also starts it. Robin is also in sector 1. Let's see. It's all about to kick off in this latter end of this quali session. So we've got the Ferrari, the Williams and the Red Bull. Rinky only P11, but he's on the super soft tyres. Half second off Gamer. Indeed. As Alan Vaux goes P10 on the super soft. Very good lap from Alan Vaux. Beats Rinky. Yes, indeed. He goes P11, very close. That's a very good starting position from Maledictis. P11. As let's run on board with Marish, who's closest to the finish line. None of them have bottled their laps yet, so we still got Suomi goes P2, so Suomi very close. Marish through the last corner. Can this be Paul? Yes, it can. No, it can't. It was invalidated, but it was a very good lap. It was a 30.7. It got invalidated, as you said. Maybe in that penultimate corner, but Tenkate, can he snatch pole? No, he can't. He has a 31.3. He's P3 Tenkate, so he does improve his position. Yeah, it is Joki first. Suomi in P2. Very good quali session from Suomi. Riley didn't yet. He was in the pit lane all the time. That was the first pole of Joki actually. The Ferrari driver. So 1-2 for the Finnish drivers. The second and the third row are all Dutch drivers. Then we have a Belgian driver, which is not too far away from the Netherlands. Well, Belgium is the Netherlands. Yeah. Robin isn't very happy with his qualifying, as you can tell. Where is Nigel? He's in the Twitter chat. All shiny. Yeah, Robin dominated. Well, Robin, the number 1 driver in Ferrari, Joki the number 2, judging on the standings? Question mark. I don't know. Oh, Joki's actually in front of Robin in the standings by not too many points. Around 10 points. Yeah, no, 1 point. He's 1 point ahead. So let's see. We saw a Ferrari win here in real life. Can Joker repeat that? Or can Robin repeat that from P6? Look at the crowd standing up on their feet, anticipating the start of this US GP. It's round 18. We'll see, obviously, on the super soft tyres. That's a good shout. The two Saubers and Alan Vore. And outside the top 10, we've got Maledictus, Virtu, Wesley, and Riley on the super softs. Rinky, Cloudy, and Nigel on the softs. So let's keep an eye out on the two Saubers and the rest of the drivers. We've got 5 red lights. I'm not going to say lights out because they take way too long to go out. And they should be out now. Very good start from the Haas. Suomi already alongside Joki. Surely has the lead coming into turn 1. The Red Bull and the Williams also going side by side. Maurice goes past. Suomi goes past. Can Maurice go past Joki as well? Yes, he can. And the Haas can go past Joki as well. Warlock into P3. Disastrous start from Joki down to P4. Tenkate also lose a position. Yeet and Gamer is dropping places as well. Now down into P10. As Robin is up into P9. Alan in P9. Well, Robin is in P8. Well, good start from the Williams. Oh, Donkey, that's Gamer. That's Yeet going down the inside of Donkey down. As Jokey and Warlock were also going at it in the hairpin. Oh, that's Donkey out. Donkey has had a crash in the hairpin. He seems pretty frustrated about that. Cloud is also last. Marish and Suomi for the lead. Marish goes past. Suomi looks down the inside. He goes down the inside on lap 1. This is not the race to win in lap 1, guys. Let's see, side by side, they're going at it already. Warlock's also looking around the outside. Jokey is not far back. Let's see, Rinky and Maledictus swap the last points paint position. That's a lot of understeer from Suomi. Will Warlock have a look? Not yet. Not to his teammate. Yeet, compared to Gamer, had a very good start, I must say. Gamer, look at that super soft grip in the start, dropped him a few places, but Yeet actually stayed in the same position. Did he? Oh, Suomi goes very wide. Two Haas are not really helping each other here. Suomi needs to pick up the pace. Now he's outside of the DRS of Marish. He needs to close in. Let's see. I don't think Suomi is really pushing here. He's on medium ERS and needs to close in, but he's now within DRS zone. Now out of it again. Let's see. Also, it's only lap 2, but Jokey could also. Yep. Robin's up to P7. Oh, late braking from Robin. It's really close to Yeet. Marish is now pulling away 1.3 the gap, so he's not losing any time from the mistake that Suomi made. Could be very costly actually. Let's see, Yeet is managing this pretty well on the super soft. He has the same pace as the ultra soft runners. And now Marish 1.6 ahead of Suomi. Suomi really struggling. And I think well, it seems like for Suomi it's the fronts that are really understeering, to be honest, but I don't know if it's the temperature or the setup wise. Might be, I mean, it looks like it. Now the gap is 2.2. Marish is definitely gaining a lot of time in these opening laps. Jokey needs to get a move on, or Warlock, and Suomi definitely as well. Oh, sector 1, no one's dropping positions. Well, look at that, it's so close in this midfield, anyone could go for a move. But look at Jokey. Jokey's the closest one, goes down the inside of Warlock. He's gonna get DRS whatever happens here because got Suomi ahead of him. So he goes past Warlock. Could this be a double overtake for Joki. That's actually a really smart move, because now he's only got Suomi ahead of him, who doesn't have DRS. Nigel gets a penalty, and as we said, double overtake for Joki. Can he convert it down the inside of both the Haas? And Suomi tries to hang around the outside, but actually going to cost him one or maybe two positions. Now Warlock goes down the inside. He doesn't want to give up this second place that easily. And look at that, the two Haases. Now the other Haas is trying to go down the inside. And at the end of this, it was actually Warlock who surprised Joki and got the position on him and his teammate. Very good move from Warlock, and well, same position for Joki pretty much. Suomi down 2 places, and Tenkate is also looking really close. He's not going to go around the outside there, is he? Well, that's a very good line. Look at that, it's a good line from the Williams now, but Suomi has DRS as well now. Tenkate switched off his DRS in the straight there. He doesn't go for a move. As Nigel gets past Maledictus, they're going side by side through turn 2. Maledictus defends P10 for now. Look at Suomi, he's definitely struggling. He's the slowest out of this pack, and arguably the slowest in the top 10 at the moment. Tenkate just looking for a move, he clips the back of him. And now Yeet is also really close, it's getting really feisty here. They're all losing time to the top 3, and Alan Vaux is also going at it. It's also 3 wide into the hairpin. Someone's retired as Virtue from P14. Gamer is also going for a move on Robin. They are going side by side. Joki is also going side by side with Warlock. So Joki up into P2. Let's look further down. Yeet, is he going to make the move stick for P5? And look at Alan Vaux is going out of nowhere into P6. Tenkate backs out of that, and I feel like... Oh, Gamer's retired. Gamer is out somewhere in the straight. I feel like there's a bit too much action on that straight. And... let's see, where is he? I'm really concerned. I'm not sure where he is. Riley has still not got past him. Now he's got past him. He crashed there. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what happened to Gamer. But this fight for P4 is still going on. Maledictus now gets past Nigel. They're going at it again in turn 1. Nigel just lost a part of his front wing, and on my screen didn't hit Maledictus. It just flew off. Yeah, might have been lag, pure lag, because Maledictus just lagged back. And oh, Tenkate goes off. Tenkate is off into the gravel. He's lost the back end on that corner. It's really easy to lose the back end there, and Tenkate has lost a lot of positions because of that. He was P5 or 6, now it's P11. Yeah. Yeet very close to Warlock. Is he gonna yeet it down the inside? Yes, he is, on the super soft tires. Is this going to be P3 for the super soft runner? Yes, it is. Warlock way off the track there. May even be attacked by the Toro Rosso of Allen. He may well be. He goes down the inside. Oh, that's a lot of contact, but no front wing damage for Warlock. That was yeah, Warlock's definitely not happy about that, weaving on the straight. But yeah, his tires are going off a lot now. He's gonna lose the back end. No way to catch that. Somehow he's not hit anyone, which is very lucky, but no way to catch that once you lose it. And it's just gone catastrophically wrong for Warlock. Not good at all for his race. But let's resume the battle for P4, because it's still going on. Yeet making progress on those super soft tires, but Marij is he too far ahead for Yeet? We'll have to find out in the end of the race, because that's when the race is really going to kick off for Yeet. Allen and Robin getting very close. Contact between the two of them in sector 1. Robin is definitely faster than Allen. Oh, Allen goes very wide. Robin tries to go down the inside. There was no room there. Now he tries to go down the inside. He's going to pick up the DRS as well. And that's move done by Robin. Yeet is closing in on Joki. and he's now the fastest man on track. I'm convinced. There's no one else quicker than him at the moment. Look at that, Robin and Alan Vore side by side into the hairpin again. Alan is not giving this up. He runs wide, and that is Robin up into P4. What's a wide line from Wesley, but it's worked for him. He goes down the inside and into P8 from Nigel. Wow, that's a... Jesus. Now Yeet, look at him. He's so quick right now on lap 7. He's surely going to go down the inside of Jokey. No point on waiting. He goes down the inside, sends it, and finishes the move into P2 for Yeet. Very good debut race. Nigel in the pits now from the soft ice. Sorry? Yeah, I was wondering that, but it's a debut in F2 this season. This season. Oh really? I thought he started in F1. Okay, so, well, a comeback for sure. It's a good race for a comeback. Gonna correct that. But the gaps are slowly opening. I'm gonna keep an eye out on the Marige versus Yeet battle. Not sure exactly what tires Yeet is gonna go on to. He's not gonna go on to... Yeah, but that's just compromising his first stint then. He could have gone ultra softs, qualified further up, and still gone softs, but I think he can push a lot more now on the soft tires, and overtaking not being an issue around here. He might still be a threat for Marige in the end of the race. Penalties are also going to come into play. I'm pretty sure I've seen Marige get one. No, he doesn't. 0 for Marige. Yeet has 1. Jokey 0 warnings. Robin 0. Mala has 1 penalty. Mala in the pits, so McLaren in the pits now. And we've still got 3 different tyre compounds in the top 6. Various different strategies. Yeah, Rinky in P6. Also now Maledictis obviously in P9 is pitted. Yeah, Rinky's not doing too bad at the moment on soft tyres. He could be on the ultra softs in the end. He could be a real threat, but now on the back of Alan, look at that. The grip difference through sector 2. That's side by side. Robin and Jokey, the 2 Ferraris into the hairpin. Robin goes past. Alan goes past or defends the position. Rinky is trying to get past. The 2 Ferraris are still going side by side. Not sure which battle to watch right now. Let's see this battle for P3. Is Robin in the inside? Yes, he is. Robin has to make that stick. He does. And Rinky also makes that move stick. So P3 for Robin, P5 for Rinky, and a penalty for Warlock from what I saw there. But not going to change his race dramatically. Cloudy, yeah. Exit of turn 2. Oh, Marige, that's a penalty. Now equal. Robin, last minute move, and Jokey also wants to go into the pits. I'm surprised these tires are lasting 9 laps. I'm not... Okay, that's interesting. So Alan somehow is keeping up with Rinky, so he's still got some life on those tires. Oh, that's another penalty. So the advantage now gone. Another warning. It's not going very well. So some brother love. Well, Marige is pretty much running away with this. He's now got a 9-second gap pretty much. So unless something goes wrong, We're gonna see him take his first win of the season. Rinky really close now to Joki. Look at that grip around the outside. Can he make that stick? Down the inside now for the penultimate corner. Joki runs a little bit wide. Joki wants to go to the pit as we saw last lap. So Rinky is up into P1 right now, as everyone ahead of him pits on lap 9 for the soft tyres, I would imagine, for everyone. And that's Alan in P2 now. Where is Marij going to rejoin? Where is Yeet going to rejoin? And is Joki going to jump Robin here? I think he's not. Robin is still ahead. And is Robin jumping Yeet here? Or is he going to jump Yeet? In the exit of turn 1, he loses the back end. On fresh tyres, on warm tyres, he loses it on the exit of turn 1. Maybe a bit too hyped there to catch up to the back of Yeet. And go a bit too excited on the throttle. But that's going to cost him a lot of time. 2 seconds. I mean, I've done that on a league race. It's pretty easy actually to lose the back end there. Swimming really close to Marij. Yeah, that was a bad line through the hairpin. Lost half a second. And yeah, no gaps within 1 second right now. Except Swomi now. No, that's not going to be a second. Runs wide again. Tyres are gone still. His tyres have been gone since lap 3. And they're still going. So oh, let's pretend he's still on the same tyres. Wesley is in the pits on the 10 lap old super softs. Yeah, I think they can go the distance, so no point on pushing them on. Rinky and Alan still going. Oh, yellow's in sector 1. Oh, Cloudy's having some having some fun in sector 1 in neutral. Well, yes, indeed. Mexico, Brazil. Yeah, it's definitely lost some time. Probably overheated the tyre as well in the exit of that corner. But now it's getting really close between Yeet and Swomi. Yeet definitely needs to make light work of the Haas, who seems to be struggling still. Allen in the pits after a solid stint on the super soft tyres. Yeet, I think, is easily gonna pass Swomi now into turn 1, and he goes up into the net P2 again. So Rinky is surely gonna go. Yeah, he's way closer than before. 3.7. It was way over 6 seconds, so he's actually got a lot of time on Marij, but still got 3 more seconds of time penalties. He's gonna have to take a penalty from Marij and Yi to close in 3 seconds. Now if we compare the lap times they're doing so far on the softs, it was a low 36 for Marij and it was a low 36 from Yeet. So it's gonna take a miracle pretty much from such close pace. But let's see, maybe Tyware will kick in. And Joki is now very close to Robin and within DRS range. Robin has to defend. Joki looks down the inside. Robin breaks a little bit too late. This is a Ferrari civil war. No team orders are played here. Let's see. Oh, it does actually. Yeah, it definitely does look at Alonso's old helmet. Well, new as well, current. As much as you can without sponsors. It hard to make it look like a helmet, but let's see. Rinky with a 3-second time penalty. Of course you're gonna say that. You're from the Netherlands, of course. From Belgium, you're gonna say. Yeah, well, the Netherlands is. Belgium is in the Netherlands. Holland is different for me. Oh, that's how I got educated. Oh, okay. I thought it was like the UK, where it's Scotland, England, and well, it's time to stop now with the countries because Robin, Suomi and Joki are going at it. Robin goes around the outside. Is the other Ferrari going to go down the inside? Yes, he is. And he also goes down the inside of his teammate, and somehow Suomi is still in P4. I feel like Joki lost a bit of his front wing. Oh, he did. That's unfortunate for Joki. That's a very tricky braking zone. He went for a double overtake there. Very ambitious. And now Robin's into P4, Suomi in P5, and I don't think Joki will be able to get past any more people. Let's see then, into turn 1, yeah. Yeah. I feel like Joki still has decent grip through these corners. Suomi picks up a penalty. Yeah, it was, wow, it was 3.1 5 seconds ago. Marie must have made a mistake. Now it's 2.6 between Marie and Yeats. Oh, Joki goes down the inside of Suomi into the hairpin. And Joki makes it stick, but we saw previously the car behind can still regain the lost time. No, never mind. Yeah, Maledict is also really close. Suomi late on the brakes, but yeah, Joki with front wing damage is doing really well. Second gear through there. You can see he's using really low gears. Turn the car in. Maybe second through here, yes. Second through there, and he's not actually losing that much time to Robin. Surely here he cannot stay with Robin. But I don't think he has a lot of wing damage, because he's definitely got a decent amount of downforce. I feel like he lost 2 or 3 tenths on that last sector to Robin, but that's obviously the most technical section of the circuit. Suomi's struggling every lap, but he's still in a decent race position. Maledictus goes really wide. Suomi with another switchback. Very nice switchbacks today from Suomi. Keeps the position. Keeps Maledictus busy. Work on that P6, but that's really slow through the S's. Pushes Maledictus off the track. And that's Allen into P7 now. He's going to attack Suomi. Suomi still defends. Somehow still in P6, but is losing a lot of time to him. To the Ferrari drivers. Is Allen going to go down the inside? No. He's going to go down the inside there though, as Suomi misses another apex. Maledictus I don't think will be able to go for a move. Alan is surely gonna make the move stick. And Alan goes past Suomi. Maledictus not far back. I think he's gonna get past next lap probably on the DRS zones. Yeah, Yeet 2.5 behind Marige. Wesley's also really close. Suomi in the pits, 2-stop for Suomi. And there's still 12 laps to go. So yeah, I think now it's going to be a battle for P9 between Nigel and Warlock. And it could be between Suomi as well in a few laps time. That's going to get interesting, I think. Yeah, Nigel, Warlock and Suomi around 8, 9, 10 seconds behind. I'm gonna say it's gonna be 10 seconds behind for Suomi. It's 8.0 at the moment. So it's 12 laps to go, gap's 8.2. I think he can catch up for P9, especially if Warlock and Nigel keep battling like this. Oh yeah, indeed. So Rinky, let's check the captain leader. Yeah, he's gonna come out in that train actually, Warlock, Nigel or Suomi, so but he's gonna be on much quicker tires. He's gonna be on the ultra soft surely. Yeah. Well, he's definitely, no, I don't think he's definitely gonna come out in P9. There's a lot of gap. There's a big gap between Maledictus and Warlock, and that's surely where Rinky is going to fill in. Now Marige takes the lead of the US GP with 12 laps to go. A Yeet in second, 2.5 behind, 3 more seconds of time penalties. Yeah, I don't think from this lap he can go ultras to the end. But yeah, but I'm sure he wants to push. He actually comes out in P7. Maledictus cannot jump him, so that pit lane is 18 seconds, so maybe a 2-stop is not too bad of a strategy around here, thinking about it, because the gap to leader is now 17 seconds, so pretty small pit lane, although it may not look like it. You obviously cut the last corner. Yeah, it looks really long, but I think because you cut the last corner you don't actually lose that much time. But yeah. Yeah. Well, he's now on the back of Wesley. I think he's gonna go. He's gonna go down the inside. He's going to go down the inside indeed as Wesley defends. Rinky, look at that. Braking. Much fresher tires. I cannot wait to see what overtakes he can do and how far up he can reach. But he's got a couple of penalties, I believe. So I don't think a podium is possible for him. Yeah, Rinky, I think he's got... Yeah, he does indeed have 2 penalties. So we got my region 1. Wow, yeah, 1.9, 1.8 now. Between Azar, Yeet and Marige. He's still got a lot of work to do though, with Sauber. Unless Marige picks up a penalty. Yeah, Rinky very close to Alan. Wow, Rinky already getting past both the Toro Rossos in one lap, but it goes a bit too wide and Alan goes back at him. Side by side, surely one of them has to back off. None of them backs off. Alan is now going to back off, so Rinky up into P5. And this is actually pretty exciting. He's got 6 seconds to the podium. And Robin has 1 penalty. Joki has 1 penalty. And Rinky with a 2. I'm not sure if the podium is still possible. He needs to find 6 more seconds just to reach Robin. Another 3 to get the podium away from Robin. Let's see. Rinky's got very good pace, obviously the fastest car on track at the moment, along with Swomi, Nigel and Riley Bees. We're all on fresh super softs. Yeet now 1.7 behind Marish, getting closer and closer. I mean, if we see a battle on track, I don't think we mind getting the win decided, but it will obviously make more sense if they battled for the actual win other than the lead. But let's see, anything could happen. Gap is now up into 2 seconds. We got yellow flags in sector 2 and 3, which is where most people are, but that is no one. That's, yeah, I don't think that was anyone. Rinky is on the back of Joki. He got 2 seconds that lap to Joki, and is now very close in the S section. Surely no way through here unless he performs something magical. No, he sits patiently behind him waiting for the DRS, or maybe even a hairpin. Any corner is a possible overtake for these tyres. Very close now in the kink. Oh, leading up to the hairpin, they make contact and Rinky saves it. And he goes down the inside in the hairpin. Wow, that could have been disaster, but let's see if Joki can stick with him. They are side by side, but you need the slipstream. Look at that, straight lines free from Joki. Alongside him, and Rinky has DRS, and Rinky gets past Joki. Joki down to P5. Rinky has got 4.3 to Robin. I think in 2 laps we're gonna see Rinky getting past Robin. Yeet 2.1 behind Marish, so the gap is opening. And Alan is also going to launch a move on Joki, I believe, as Joki is not gonna have DRS already from Rinky. He defends the inside, and Alan has problems on fuel. Not something you want around this track. Rinky already 3.5 behind Robin. Yeet still a safe gap between him and Marish. We've had 0 comments, or is it just my PlayStation? Do we have 0 comments on the stream or not? Ah, okay. I was about to say. Yeah. Yeah. I've had it before, but it's so random. Sometimes it has the glitch, sometimes it doesn't. We've had 2 comments. Yeah, it's cloudy balloons. He says your voice isn't heard, but I don't know if you fixed that. He says he's your voice. Oh no, disaster. Yeah, it's after 21 laps, finally.
Oh, now you can hear me.
Oh, Alan is gonna go down the inside. That's a terrible camera angle. He's gonna go down the inside of Joki. That goes side by side through turn 2. Joki goes off the track, and wow, Rinky only got half a second that lap to Robin.
It stopped gaining that much. Like it's not gaining 2 seconds at a lap anymore.
I think he pushed a bit too much. Maybe the temperature has gone up. Definitely tire wear after 2-3 laps, 4. But yeah, I think that's the move done and dusted for Alan. He's already 8 tenths ahead of Joki.
Oh my god. What a fucking fail.
Yeah, actually, as we saw, Joki has incredible straight line speed. Look at that, he's gained literally 8 tenths on the straight with a DRS. He's gonna try and go around the outside. Alan defends very well.
Oh, 1.4.
Yeah, Yeet just has
Yeeted.
some glimpses of great lap times, or just Marie's making mistakes, but yeah, the gap's gone up again. 1.5
yeah,
now. He only needs that DRS. Once he gets in the DRS, there's no problem for overtake.
And then
But
3 seconds to drive 3 seconds away.
Yeah. Rinky only gained 3/10 that lap. He's not even going to be passing Robin at this rate.
It's over.
But he's still got the battle for P4, as Alan Vore only has 1 penalty, Jokey with 1 as well, so he needs to stay 3 or more seconds ahead of these two.
He's losing time again, I think. Rinky.
Yeah.
No, he's gaining. So. He's gaining. No, the end. I love to say that. I don't know why.
Nigel on the penalty. Jokey cannot quite pass Alan this time. Yeet very close. 1.2. Well, sorry, God. I'm not sure what that was. Yeah, let's forget that. 1.4 now. Heat is gaining on the very twisty section, but on the last 3 corners is losing a couple of tenths as well. So gaps are around the same. It just needs 3 tenths to find the DRS, and from then on in you have to try really hard to lose the DRS. So let's see if you can get in that. Oh, Warlock now very close to Maledictus into turn 1. Is he gonna shape up a move? Yes, he is. Dives it down the inside. Goes way wider than we've seen anyone go in turn 1. And he loses the position.
8 seconds. It's over for Ricky already.
Yeah, Rinky is losing time, but he's now gonna focus on the cars behind, I think. Jokey close. Is he close enough to shape a move? Yes, he is. Let's see. Is he gonna go inside or outside? He's definitely gonna go inside. No, he's gonna go outside. Alan defends the inside, but I don't think Jokey's gonna have the front end grip that Alan has. He must be running really low wings. You can see Alan is easily defending through this. There's absolutely no way Jokey can line up a move on this setup. It's pretty evident that Jokey is running a way different setup than anyone. Well, I think. The other Toro Rosso is also not too far away.
Maledictus.
Yeah, Warlock or Maledictus, round 2. Final corner. That's a really wide line. Okay. Warlock forgot to shift up there. And he's still down the inside. He doesn't go very wide. Side by side through the 2 of them. Maledictus and Warlock side by side through the S's. Not quite. Wesley lost it. Wesley lost his front wing. Whoa, that's really dangerous. Oh, where's Warlock going? Warlock's completely cut the track. That's not a penalty.
What the? How the hell?
Well.
If you go off track with like your tires 1 millimeter, it's invalidated.
That's completely fine.
Nothing. Amazing.
But how's Wesley lost his front wing? I think he lost the back end in turn 1. Yeah, he must have lost the back end in turn 1, pushing.
There were yellow flags in sector 1.
Yeah, pushing too hard to catch Joki maybe. Yeet, just find the 410s, please. Give us a battle to watch for the lead.
Find the 410s, okay?
He's 5 meters away, 10, 15, 20 meters away from the DRS. For like 10 laps now. Now we've got more yellow flags in sector 1. And that is... it's Riley Bees from P12. I thought it was Rinky. But yeah.
Is he almost a lap down? He's a lap down.
Yeah, he is a lap down. I think Nigel is a lap down as well. He's in the final corner.
That's so lucky. Marine got the arrest from Donkey.
Yeah. Right when Yeet was gaining.
This is no racing. This is no fun racing.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate actually. Yeet was... I feel like if Yeet keeps pushing like this, he can still be within the DRS. Driving really well. Warlock still on the back of Maledictus. When is he going to get past? Surely now, if he times it right. I think it's going to be no issue. He opens the DRS. Maledictus got good straight line speed. Warlock barely is alongside into the braking zone. He's going to dive it down the inside of the hairpin. Very bad line. Compromises his exit a lot. He's going to go down the inside though of this double left-hander. No, he's not. So he's going to wait for the other DRS again. And either forgot to shift up or go really wide. Let's see what he does this time. Maledictus gets a 3-second time penalty. He's going to go down the inside on the last corner. As Yeet is now 1.8 behind Marie, so he's lost a lot of time. Side by side now, coming into turn 1. Who's going to break the latest? It's going to be about the same for both of them.
9 seconds.
And Warlock with a better line goes through finally. Rinky with 3 seconds. That's going to cost him a lot. It might even cost him P5. He may go down to P6, so... he's got 3 seconds right now, doesn't he? He's got 3 seconds. Allen with 1. And Joki with 2. Actually, Joki picked up a penalty this lap. So Rinky is still going to be in P5. Can Maledictus with a good straight line speed pass Warlock? I think it's going to be close.
Probably Warlock complaining later if it's 3 months. I'm just saying, Mike. He'll complain about the crash or the going wide by Yeet or something. Oh, why is this so boring? Nothing happening. Like Marvel versus Warlock. Jesus Christ.
Riley Bees. Well, it's Riley Bees with the fastest lap. Warlock with a penalty. Yeah, I don't think it's much gonna happen in the last 2 laps from the looks of it. But Nigel is very close to Swomy. They both lose the back end in the same way. Penultimate corner. Jesus Christ. That's a 5-meter corner cut from Nigel in the last corner. He's not gained him a lot of time actually.
How you say that?
I mean, if you saw that, it's a completely different track.
Sadly.
Oh, Wesley snatches the fastest lap from Riley Bees.
Another penalty for Wesley.
Yeah. Oh, Maledictus is really close to Warlock. Surely, if Warlock doesn't weave in the straight and break the DRS slipstream, which he does, but Maledictus is close enough.
He's gonna dive.
No, he's not. Warlock, that's really late braking. That's, yeah, not many options for Maledictus. but Nigel is definitely close enough for a move on Suomi for P9. He goes down the inside, side by side, banging wheels. Both miss the apex by a lot. Somehow both go off the track. Nigel's gonna leave the P9 for Suomi right now, but he's gonna attack again into the double left-hander around the outside. This is the better line for sure, better exit, and he makes the move stick. Surely no, around the outside for Suomi. That is a beautiful move. That's a clean move around the outside for Suomi. Oh, very close again, lose the back end. Let's see if Maledictus goes for a move. That was very wide. Oh, very, very close. Nigel and Suomi almost in the wall, in the pit wall. Nigel has got the DRS. Goes down the inside. Suomi breaks a bit later. They are very close to George into turn 2. Suomi just about edges out in P9. It's actually the final lap, Jesus. So Marij in the final 3 corners. Very nice victory, minimum penalties, and he goes across the final corner to celebrate his first victory in round 18 of the season 5 Formula 2 ERL Championship. Congratulations to Marij, very nice victory. Yeet on his comeback in second place. Robin is going to finish in P3 for Ferrari, a very decent podium finish. He should be very happy with that. Rinky, I think he's going to be relegated to P5 after a late penalty, as Alan is going to cross the line, take P4 away from the Force India driver. Joki in P6. Warlock, oh, Warlock and Maledictus. Maledictus goes past. Warlock loses the back end, but I'm not sure how the penalties are like for these two drivers. Let's see across the line. Warlock has a lot. I think Maledictus is going to take this P7. No, it's Warlock. No. Maledictus had even more. So
it's Maledictus for a reason.
Well, Suomi still struggling on the tyres. Yeah, children drives today.
The corner cut king was not even here.
Suomi across the line in P10. Wesley across the line in P5. And I don't think Nigel is going to snatch the P10 away from Wesley, is he? No, it's not. P11 for Nigel. Disappointing day for the Force India. And compared to Rinky, pretty bad day.
He was so bad this race at all, Nigel. Weird. Probably is most. Oh my.
So here's your podium. I see a lot of Dutch flags.
Look at. Look at Beverly. Look at his face. I'm done. Oh, why did you put him in the game? Why? Oh, sorry. Oh.
Who's that in P2? Is that who finished P2? Jesus. Yeah, Yeet. So Yeet in P2, Marij in P1. P3 for Robin, P4 for Alan, Rinky in P5 with a decent amount of penalties, which costed him quite a lot of points today actually, well 2. The Joki in P6, Warlock in P7, Maledictus in P8, Suomi P9, Wesley rounds off the top 10, Nigel P11, and 12th is Riley Bees, the last finisher. Donkey Dan, Cloudy Balloons, Tenkate, The Gamer, NL, Virtu not finishing the race. Congratulations to Marij. A very good day for Red Bull.
Indeed.
Indeed, indeed. Well, I think that's where we're gonna leave it. It was a pretty enjoyable race.
Yeah.
And,
until the end.
Yeah, until the end. We got a lot of battles actually. Proved with a 17-man grid, you don't need a full grid to have an entertaining race. Well, we hope to have a nice race to commentate next time in Mexico for round 19. 3 races to go already. And it's only February, we've got a couple of months more. And yeah, we hope to see you there next week for the Mexican Grand Prix in Mexico City. Well, the Race of Champions recently took place, so can Maurice...
Probably next week as well.
Yeah.
Mexico.
So can Maurice get another victory? Will Gamer bounce back from the DNF? And will Robin finally taste victory? We'll find out next week, same time. Join us Friday at 8 p.m. British time for the Mexican Grand Prix from Tom and I. From Tom, who you couldn't listen for 1 hour of the 1 hour and 15-minute stream. Well, we'll see you next time in Mexico. Take care.